Fans around the world are in shock today as heartbreaking details emerge about Jason Momoa, the larger-than-life star who always seemed invincible. At 46, the man known for his fierce physicality, booming laughter, and warrior-like presence is now facing a tragedy that has left even his closest friends stunned. For years, Momoa has been the face of strength. From Game of Thrones to Aquaman, he embodied power, loyalty, and unbreakable spirit. But behind the cameras, behind the tattoos and the fearless public persona, a painful truth has quietly been unfolding, and now it can no longer be hidden. Those closest to Momoa say the changes began subtly. He grew quieter, more reflective, choosing to spend long stretches alone, or with only a few trusted people. His once non-stop schedule of movies, promotions, and globe-trotting adventures slowed dramatically. And while fans assumed he was simply taking a break after years of intense physical roles, insiders reveal that the real reason was far more heartbreaking. Momoa has been grappling with a deeply personal crisis that has shaken every part of his life. Relationships have always been at the center of Momoa's world. His split from Lisa Bonet was already a painful chapter, but sources say it left deeper emotional wounds than people realized. The divorce didn't just mark the end of a marriage, it symbolized the collapse of a life he fought to build. Momoa cherished his family more than fame, and losing that foundation sent him into an emotional spiral that many mistook for exhaustion or overwork. But the tragedy doesn't end there. In recent months, Momoa's health has also become a major concern. Those who have worked with him say he has suffered quiet injuries from years of physically demanding roles, injuries that never fully healed because he kept pushing himself, film after film, stunt after stunt. Now, at 46, the toll of that relentless strain is catching up with him in ways fans never imagined. He has reportedly been forced to step back from major projects, not because he wants to, but because his body simply cannot endure the punishment anymore. And while Momoa has always been known as the guy who laughs through pain, who shrugs off danger, and embraces life with full force, the reality is that this time the struggle has become overwhelming. Friends say they've seen moments of vulnerability, sadness, even fear, emotions Momoa rarely shows publicly. The weight of heartbreak, physical exhaustion, and the pressure of maintaining a global superstar image has pushed him into the most difficult chapter of his life. Adding to the tragedy, career uncertainty is now looming over him. Hollywood, which once relied on Momoa's towering presence, is beginning to move on without waiting for him to recover. Scripts he once had locked in are now being reconsidered. Producers are quietly shifting schedules. And for a man who built his career from nothing, who lived in a van while trying to make it, who clawed his way into the industry with sheer grit, this sudden instability is devastating. Despite everything, Jason Momoa continues to show glimpses of the warrior spirit that made fans fall in love with him. He has turned to nature, to quiet travel, to spiritual grounding, searching for clarity and healing far away from the spotlight. Those who know him say he is fighting to rebuild his health, his emotional well-being, and his future. But the journey is long, and for the first time in his life, the outcome is uncertain. At 46, the tragedy surrounding Jason Momoa is beyond heartbreaking because it reveals a truth we rarely see. Even our strongest heroes can suffer, break, and falter. And yet, through the pain, one thing remains certain. Jason Momoa's courage, humanity, and resilience continue to inspire millions. No matter what happens next, his legacy as a fighter, an artist, and a global icon will remain unshakable.